right, welcome back, next racing fans. So I just want to give you guys a quick update on what's going on. I have the frame actually welded in. It's welded in there, welded, all set to go. I've got the rear end mocked up there. Got it tilted back about 2.5 degrees or so. I've got the mock-up shocks. They're just mock-ups. You see them right there. Those are just like pretend shocks, mock-up, just so you can get the rear end at ride height. I've got the 4-link bars on order. They are going to come in probably end of next week. I've got the anti-roll bar also on order, probably going to come in end of next week as well. What else? I need to order a wishbone for this. The ones I've been looking at, all of them that are pre-welded, are a little bit too long for my setup here. Unfortunately, we've had to move the shock mounts back a little bit farther, so it pushes the rear forward. So now I have shorter 4-link bars, so it's a shorter distance from the rear end to the front of this, unfortunately. So I'm about 1.5 to 2 inches off for the wishbone that I was going to order, but we'll get one eventually. And then I got to get something set up for the wheelie bars as well. I got to weld some tabs to the back of the housing for the wheelie bars, but I'm going to end up doing that last, once I have the car rolling. Once I have the cage welded in and I have the car rolling, I can figure out ride height, and then I can figure out where I need to weld the wheelie bar tabs on the back of the housing. For right now, as you can see, is a big mess up front here. Right now I'm actually cleaning all this up here. I'm gonna get all this stuff out. I'm gonna try to get somewhat of the dash out today as well. Pull the wiring up and out of the way. Most of this wiring is going to be disappeared anyways. The only thing that's going to be left for the wiring are going to be for the rear lights, the door sensors for the front, for letting me know if the door's open or not, the wiring for the windows to go up and down, things like that. So, but most of the rest of the wiring will be gone. But it's an update. I have a mock-up rim coming in today. I ordered a mock-up wheel that's not really a drag racing wheel. It's just a mock-up wheel that I'm going to be using. So just so I can know how my ride height is going to be over here. So obviously this is the opening here. This is where the wheel and tire are going to go. I need to figure out ride height and go from there. So once that comes in, I'll go ahead and somewhat of assemble the rear housing, get the axles pushed in there, get the brakes assembled on there. And then once I do that, I could really run the brake lines. So what I'll do is I'll run the brake lines, so that way I can figure out what we're going to do from there. But this is the update, guys. I just wanted to upload a quick video. Right now I'm just cleaning the garage up. As you can see, like I said before, I'm doing this in a 1-car garage, not much room. So I'm just cleaning up this little section that I got here. My weld table that's over here, just cleaning this all up. It was a hot mess from all the grinding and welding and all that stuff that I was doing to get this to fit. But like I said, it's in there. It ain't going nowhere. I've got the back painted black. So I have some of it painted black. So I'll come around this way so you guys can see. So I have this painted black just so it won't rust. So as you can see, I've got these painted black as well so it doesn't rust. The plates don't rust. As you can see, there's some surface rust here, which I'm not worried about, which I'll just sand that and then paint it, so I'm not worried about it. But I just didn't want the plates on the side to start rusting at all. And then the one last thing I'm going to do as well is I got to order another bar. I think this is an 1 5/8" bar right here. I got to order another of these bars, which I'm going to actually put right here. And then I'm going to have another bar going forward, a T-shape. So that's going to be for the parachute that I'm going to have on the back. So the car will have a parachute on the back. So the bar will probably come out right around here. And so the parachute will attach to there. But as you guys can see, I have it lifted up here. And as you can tell, like I said, we had to have the mounts for the shocks pushed back a little bit more. Normally they're attached to the 4-link bracket over here. You can see the bracket right there and the bracket right there. Normally it's attached to the brackets, but unfortunately it just sticks in too far. So, and the way that this frame was built, having these shock mounts up top here, the way that they are, unfortunately it made me, or it made who built me this housing, put the plates right here for the shock mounts. But again, I said a little update. Appreciate everybody. I'm gonna go ahead and get some of this stuff pulled out, get it vacuumed out. A lot of mess from the grinding that I've been doing. We'll go ahead and hopefully once the wheel and tire come in, get them mocked up so we can see how it fits. And then I'll give you guys another update. So I just want to make sure we get the wishbone installed, the anti-roll bar installed. We're going to get the axles installed, the wheels and tires. Make sure that there's no issues back here before we start the roll cage up here, because I don't want to start this roll cage and then finish it and then realize we have a big mess back here of stuff that's not working out. So I'm going to make sure everything back here is set to go, everything that we need for the back to be done. Once this is all done, we'll start on the front over here and we'll start the roll cage, which we're going to do a 750 cert roll cage here, and we'll get it all welded up. We'll get it all from probably Applied Racing Technology over in St. Pete, Florida, and they will cut it and pre-notch it for me, and we will just tack it up and weld it up all together. So, I mean, like I said, I welded up these plates here. It's all welded up, all set to go. This is like something, I don't know, but it ain't going nowhere. It's welded in there pretty good. Obviously from the roll cage, we'll weld another couple bars down. We'll weld from the top of the roll cage. We'll weld 2 bars down to the rear frame. We'll do an X shape in the middle. And then from the side bars that come up here, I'm going to do another bar that goes right here and attaches right here. And that's why I haven't really painted right there or painted here, because I haven't decided if I'm going to go here with it or go here with it. So probably right here, because it's a little bit closer, we'll go right here to hold it up. And then another one over there, and then once that's all in, we'll get everything all painted up. So, but appreciate everybody that's been watching the videos. Just like I said, a little quick update. If anybody has any questions, comments, concerns, leave them below. I usually respond to all my comments on my page. Appreciate everybody watching. If you haven't subscribed to my page already, please subscribe, as I'm going to be uploading more videos on the progress of the build, and hopefully one day you guys will be able to see me out at the track with this car, racing it down the track. So remember, stay tuned. We're next racing.